1 year after the controversial court case with his ex-wife, Amber Heard, we have seen Johnny Depp make an extremely emotional return to the red carpet to premiere his latest movie. What made this moment even more special and emotional is that this is the first time we have seen the Pirates of the Caribbean star since his court case with his ex-wife, and fans welcomed him in a way that even made Johnny tear up. In this video, I'm going to show you all the details, and I'm even going to show you an exclusive interview on what his ex-wife Amber Heard had to say about his movie. So make sure to stick around until the end as I show you all the details. A couple of days ago, we have seen the 59-year-old actor walking the red carpet for the first time in a year to celebrate his new movie called Jan du Barry. Please excuse my French, guys. I'm pretty sure I pronounced it wrong. However, after the premiere, it was obvious that Johnny's fans absolutely loved his new movie. But what they loved even more is his return to the red carpet. And they appreciated his return with a 7-minute-long applause. This extremely special moment brought tears into the eyes of the movie star, and for a moment, he seemed like he was the happiest human to walk on Earth. As you can see, the fans in the south of France showed incredible of love for Johnny, greeting him with signs and cheering his name as he interacted with the crowd outside the building. The Hollywood Reporter even spotted one fan sign that read "Viva Johnny." It was a heartwarming sight to see after such a long absence from the red carpet. Now looking at Johnny's face, you can see that he was incredibly surprised by the reaction and the appreciation of the fans. He was so flattered that he was standing there for the entire applause to wave at the fans and show how much he is appreciating their support. When walking back to his car, he even took some extra time to interact with his fans for another couple minutes, just to give something back. We can only imagine how hard the last year had to be for Johnny. So, for me personally, it's great to see that his fans are welcoming him back in such a heartwarming way. Even one of the people that helped to film the movie was so flattered by the response of the fans that she teared up together with Johnny as well. As I said earlier, this appearance in South France was the first time we have seen Johnny Depp publicly, after his extremely messy split from his wife and the following lawsuit they had with each other. The couple's legal battle was played out in court back in 2022, where both accused each other of abuse during their marriage. But Johnny's return didn't only have positive reactions as many criticized the role he played in the movie, but I'm going to talk about that in just a second. You can see that the last years together with Amber really marked Johnny, and even though his relationship was toxic, it was incredibly hard for him to let go. And that is probably the reason why he decided to stay away from the public for an entire year, at the end of an almost endless lawsuit that left the internet in a chokehold. The jury decided in Johnny's favor and punished Amber to pay him a total of $15 million in damages. Now, despite this verdict, Amber and Johnny filed appeals but decided to settle the lawsuit in December 2022. After the court case, Amber shared her thoughts about the entire lawsuit on Instagram. During her statement, she emphasized that she never chose this path and she will always defend her truth. She also made it clear that she will not change her opinion on the entire situation and will continue to be heard moving forward. To be exact, she wrote, "It's important for me to say that I never chose this. I defended my truth, and in doing so, my life as I knew it was destroyed." However, Johnny Depp's appearance has also sparked some controversy because people started questioning the message it sends, especially regarding the role he is playing in the movie. In the movie, Johnny is playing King Louis XV, who was one of the last kings in France before the French Revolution. He has a courtly system that provides him with an endless supply of young women for pastime, to put it into nice words. Now, if you're thinking immediately of Jeffrey Epstein, you are not entirely wrong. In total, Depp portrays the horny ruler, and he managed to do this in the most Johnny way you could imagine playing as a super self-ironic leader with all kinds of weird behavior. For example, his subordinates are only allowed to move away from him in tiptoeing backward steps. Now for the current climate, this might not have been the best movie for Depp to make a return, especially because the director originally wanted to tell a story of female empowerment. Criticized, but the movie somehow missed the mark, and most of the focus was on Johnny instead of the message the movie wants to send. Therefore, people quickly started spreading hate against the movie and Johnny in particular. They were criticizing him for playing a character like this after being in a lawsuit for domestic violence, and people told him that he has no sense for manners. It got so bad that even the head director of the movie had to make an official statement at a press conference. When he was asked why he chose Johnny Depp as the leading actor, he said, "I only care about Johnny as the actor." The accusations of domestic violence to his ex-wife Amber Heard are still there even after the court case. Additional to that, Johnny's cynical appearance in court have damaged his reputation in the entire industry. As we know, Johnny, he isn't the one who stays calm in situations where he is heavily criticized. In an interview at the movie festival, he tried to remind the media that the focus should be on the movie, not on his personal life and not on the things media makes up about him. But let me show you a part of the clip.
I mean, it's boring, isn't it? You guys sick of it by now? It's weird. $100,000 bird sings unrecorded Beatles songs. You'll get it later, I promise.
This whole scenario divided the internet into two camps. One user on Twitter wrote, "Supporting domestic violence victims in the entertainment industry is crucial. Let's stand together and show our support for Johnny as they return to acting after their traumatic experience. Trauma can cause high levels of emotional, psychological, and physical distress." However, not everybody was on Johnny's side, and other users wrote, "Johnny Depp sucks so hard. During the court case, I actually believed that guy, but then you find out all the shit that was suppressed. And you realize the guy is a goddamn psycho." I know that this debate is extremely heated, but I'm curious about your opinion, so please let me know down in the comments what you think. Reporters have even asked his ex-wife Amber Heard what her opinion on the entire movie is, and if she's going to watch it. Now, after the court case, Johnny wasn't the only one that decided to go undercover for a while. Besides a few short appearances, Amber has vanished from the public eye and will probably not return to Hollywood anytime soon. Some paparazzi have seen Amber in Spain with her daughter, and it seems that she's enjoying a more calm and settled life in Spain. But maybe she also just moved and is waiting until the dust settles around the scandalous court case with her and Johnny. However, the same goes for Johnny, as he also said multiple times in interviews that he is currently enjoying the anonymity and simplicity he has in his life. Now, let me show you the reaction from Amber after a paparazzi asked her if she's going to watch the movie.
Sort of outspoken and very vocal advocate for Time's Up and Me Too. I'm curious how you feel about Johnny Depp's film opening the festival, and do you plan to see it?
You're asking me that?
Yes.
I don't know. I'm sorry, I don't understand the correlation, or why me specifically.
Oh, just you.
And also, Amber's fans were quick to hate on Johnny for the role he played in the movie, saying that this is extremely inappropriate. And some fans even said that he only played this role to make fun of Amber. Now, I don't know what you think, but personally, I think that Johnny has played extreme characters before, for example, when he played Jack Sparrow in Pirates of the Caribbean. So, I don't think he did this intentionally to mock Amber. But what's your take on that? And even more importantly, what do you think about Johnny's return?